Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua live show. I'm Zhu Xiao, the reporter from Xinhua News Agency.
I am Chen Shenwei with the Xinhua News Agency.
Now we are at a very special community called Songjiangkou in the city of Suqian in East China's Jiangsu province. Standing in this community, we can find that there are rows of two-story brand new houses along the road, set with green trees and clean lakes, creating a very beautiful and idle life. These architectures are traditional Chinese courtyard, with walls whitewashed and the roof of the house of grey tile. So, Chen, what's your first impression of this community?
Well, to be honest, this picturesque place reminds me of the poetic life described in the ancient Chinese poems by those great poets like Li Bai and Du Fu. And, this place even changes my stereotype about the city of Suqian, because although the GDP of Jiangsu province ranks the second across the country for quite a few years. However, there is always dark corner under the sunshine, and the county we are now in is at the border area of the city of Suqian, which is in the northern part of this province. And compared to the cities like Suzhou and Nanjing in the south, it is less developed.
Yes.
And so it makes me curious that how could there be so many villas in this similarly secluded place?
Since you referred to the word villas, but I want to tell you that these houses are not villas. They are rural houses for local villagers.
Really?
Yes. So firstly, since we are both curious and impressed by these houses, how about we going and visiting the sample house in this community to see the interior decoration of it?
Of course, let's move on.
Okay, let's go. Now we are working into a sample house of the community. I have heard that there are two housing types in this community with 100 and 120 square meters respectively. And this house is about 120 square meters.
I love this big courtyard in front of the house. And here is, as you can see, here is a vegetable garden in this courtyard. And it's like a dream for many white colors in the cities.
Now let's walk into the living room of the house. Okay, this is the first floor of the house, and this is the living room. The living room covers an area of about 38 square meters, and we can find that the compliance are well equipped, such as there is air conditioner, television, and two chandeliers. Actually, I think the interior decoration is simple but very decent. Yes, and I find that there, except the living room, there is a kitchen and a bathroom and a bedroom. And I heard that on the second floor, there are 3 bedrooms for children or for their parents and a study room. And there is also a bathroom on the second floor.
This is not a traditional Chinese style village. It is already like an apartment in the city, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, would you like to work into one room to see its interior
This should be
decoration?
the bedroom.
Oh, I think so.
Let's go into
So this is a bedroom in the first floor, and it covers an area of nearly 10 square meters. So do you like the bedroom? How do you feel about it?
Of course, and the most attractive part for me is the door that connects the bedroom with the nature directly, and you can imagine that when you are off work and you can sweep out, it can help you sweep out the whole day exhausting mood, and you can wake up to breathe the fresh air in the morning. That is a luxury in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether the door can be open to.
I think it's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
It can be opened. Yeah. I love this bedroom.
So when you
you can never enjoy such a room in the cities like this.
yes, the space in cities room is almost very compact.
It also, I think it also reflects the Chinese ideology of openness and inclusiveness. You can directly walk into the nature and share your mood and get some relaxation just in the nature. Yeah.
Let's also walk into the kitchen to see its interior decoration.
It's totally a modern one. It's not village, okay?
Yes. The kitchen is very clean, and we can also find the compliance is well equipped, such as the gas stove and the ventilator and the refrigerator.
It's all brand new.
If you want to ask your family to have dinner, you can just open the door and ask them to come in.
Yeah.
So, I believe that you are very satisfied with this house. Can you guess how much does the house cost?
You know, I am planning to buy a new house, buy an apartment in the city of Nanjing, where I'm working now. And according to my experiences this year, I heard that every square meter in Nanjing cost about 30,000 yuan. And for this house, it is about 120 square meters, right? So I think the total cost should be like about 3 or 3.5 million yuan. And considering the fact that this is the village, you know, I think the cost should be a half. It's about 1.5 million, right?
No, the actual price of this house is much less than you imagined. I know that the total price of this house is about 80,000 to 170,000 yuan. Can you believe it?
You must lie.
Yeah, because this is not just a house for rural villages. It has its story and history. You know, with the goal of building a moderately prosperous society in all respects, China is also helping people to get rid of poverty in more precise and smart ways. So this community is a government-led relocation program. A total of nearly 600 residents. They live in some nearby inhospitable areas. They move to the new communities and to improve their housing conditions. And among these residents, over 80% of them actually are from poverty-stricken families. So I heard that the local government plans to build over 500 houses in this community to accommodate them, and at the end of last month there have been 80 houses which have been delivered to the local residents.
I hope I can get one house like this in this village.
Yes.
Yeah. So now how about let's find out a villager living just nearby and learn more about the new life here.
Okay, so how about this one?
Yeah, of course. I think this is the door plate on the wall, and you can see here is the name of the household. It should be Zhang Tinglong, right?
Yes.
Let's move on.
And also the door number of his house is on the plate.
174. Yeah. Here is also a big courtyard. That is really gorgeous, and in this courtyard there is also a vegetable patch, and the household also plants some vegetables like peppers and eggplants in his yard.
Yes, let's go and visit this household to see whether he is at home. 哎，您好，
你好，你好，
您好，您好，
新华社记者。
您好，您好，打扰您。
您好，我们今天过来跟您聊一聊。您坐，您坐，您坐，您坐，我坐这边。
您坐，您坐。
哎，您坐，我就是过来跟您聊一聊。哎，你好，是这样，我们听说您最近搬进了新房子啊，然后您是什么时候搬进来的？
我是5月1号搬进来。
5月1号啊，您今年多大了？
我今年75了。
75了啊，您搬进来感觉住的还舒服吗？
舒服，
舒服啊，还习惯哈。
习惯。
这房子大概花了您多少钱？
房子是 花了1000多块钱。但是
1000
为什么
多块钱
说花1000多块钱呢？我这个那边老房子才了82000块钱，这个呢房子是83000多块钱。哎，因为这个我是个低保户，政府里头的这个对我照顾，才850一平。哎，所以是这个我这个拿着现金才1000多块钱。
Mr. Zhang just now he told me that he's 75 years old now, and he moved into this new house in this year's May Day holiday. That is about 2 months ago, right? And he thinks he suited the environment, the new environment here, very soon. And the house only cost him 1,000 yuan, and that's the story. The local government encouraged the villagers to buy a new house in the newly built community, and to help them further reduce their economic pressure. The local government also paid 80,000 yuan for as the compensation for demolition of their old houses. So Mr. Zhang just spent 1,000 yuan to live in this house. 张大爷你好，就是您在这边现在是一个人住吗？
我是一个人住，但是也因为孩子呢出去打工去了，我女娃出去打工去了。
在哪里呢？
在江阴。
江阴。他平时有时间回来吗？
平时一般是在外边，没有时间回来，就是逢年过节了，这个他回来。
平时您在这边，会跟左右这个邻居，会有一些什么娱乐活动吗？
娱乐活动，这个暂时呢，这个因为那我们那个娱乐场啊，还没有健全，可是呢，个人呢只有散步，到前面那边有那边呢，前面湖旁啦，这个转一转，散。大家伙这个聚会，搁里头谈心，棚的事情暂时还没，因为房子还没直接进去。
平时会跟那个邻居打牌呀、散步吗？有吗？
那个打了。当然，这个我们老年人嘛，也干到没有事的时候，那都是娱乐，弄这个打牌。
生活还有什么不满意吗？我看您这边都是新家具啊，然后新的
没有什么
炉灶啊，
不满意的，没有什么。
饮食也挺习惯哈。
习惯我是因为什么呢？我以前啊，也在外边打工，不过就年龄大了，不管打工了，所以事情这个在家里面呢，这环境来讲是对我是特别好的。
Well, for Mr. Zhang, he did not feel lonely at all, and he did not hesitate at all to move into this new house. Although now he lived in this new house, big house himself, but his daughter, who are living now with their husband in the city of Jiangyin in Jiangsu province, will come back home and keep him company in those holidays and festivals. So he did not feel lonely at all. And he also would call on some friends to play some card games, but no bet, just for fun, just for leisure. And he also he mentioned that he works as a part-time worker in the peach courtyard, right? So are these peaches picked from the courtyard?
这个桃子是一个我在这个前面院里面呢。把他这个忙，他们送我的。实际上我来讲事情也不怎么爱好，来吃一个。
谢谢。
好，
您吃，
来，
您帮忙。谢谢。
吃一个。
So, Miss Zhu, do you know the industry of the peach in this village? I just heard from Mr. Zhang.
Yes, I hope that after providing these beautiful houses for local residents, the local government also provides many opportunities for them to get jobs and make money. So currently, the community has attracted 3 agricultural companies to deploy the large-scale peach, grape, peel trees to develop these industrials. It also provides about over 1,000 jobs for local residents. They can work full-time or work part-time in these orchards to make money or kill times. And I also heard that the average salary is about 2,000 yuan per month. So the income of the rural residents actually grow faster, and the well-off society is built and shared by the local residents in this community.
I think the employment is a crucial step for Chinese villagers to get off poverty finally and stably, and it can help them live a decent and good life. Yeah.
OK，
Now let's go out and.
谢谢张大爷。
是吧
好，
没让
辛苦您，辛苦您，您坐，您坐，
您坐，您坐。
谢谢您讨论。
So Chen, I'm very curious about how do you feel about these houses and this community?
To be honest, this house is totally beyond my imagination. Because in metropolis, living in metropolis like you and I, you have to tolerate the traffic jam on the roads every day, or you can also choose to squeeze the congested subways. But either way is not so good. And for me to live here is like a dream come true, and it is really a luxury for white collars in cities, working cities like you and I. Yeah.
So would you like to choose to live in this peaceful and beautiful community as you retire in the future?
Why not? And I think I would probably choose to build a basketball court and also a swimming pool. I am a sports fan.
That's really a good idea. I think if you are curious about the rural lives in Chinese villages, why don't you come here and spend Sunday living in these beautiful and peaceful places to purify yourself and escape the noisy life in city? So that's the end of our live show. See you next time.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.